Chance the Rapper has become one of the most well-known rappers of our generation. The 24-year-old Chicago rapper dominates the rap industry and the Billboard charts. This level of fame has the power to corrupt, but it has had the opposite effect on Chance. He has taken over the world with his poetic lyrics and down-to-earth style. He comes from a colorful background, brings his life experiences into his music, and is a public activist for his community. So who really is Chancellor Bennett?
Chancellor Jonathan Bennett grew up in West Chatham neighborhood of the south side of Chicago, Illinois. He has one sibling, a younger brother named Taylor Bennett, who also is a rapper. As a child, Chance listened to hip-hop, soul, and jazz. He stated that these three genres of music have a large influence in his musical style. Chance attended Jones College Prep High School in Chicago. His freshman year in high school, he formed a hip-hop duo with a friend called Instrumentally. The duo was short-lived, but his passion to pursue music was larger than ever. In his senior year of high school, he was suspended for 10 days for possessing marijuana on school property. During his suspension, Chance began writing and recording his first mixtape, 10 Days. Just before the release of his first mixtape, Chance was included in Complex Magazine's Top 10 New Chicago Rappers to Watch Out For list.
It took him 8 months to complete the record. He released it as his first mixtape in 2012. His mixtape 10 Days was well received locally and helped Chance make connections with prominent Chicago producers Chuck English and Blended Babies. The mixtape began to receive national recognition after being featured in Forbes magazine. 10 Days has been streamed nearly 600,000 times and downloaded over 400,000 times, and features songs with artists such as Vic Mensa and Nico Segal. Later in 2012, Chance appeared on Childish Gambino's album Royalty. Childish Gambino then invited Chance to join his 2013 tour. On April 30th, 2013, Chance released his second mixtape, Acid Rap. This is when Chance began to receive major national recognition. Acid Rap has been downloaded over 1 million times. The record features guest vocals from artists such as Childish Gambino, Vic Mensa, and Ab-Soul. Acid Rap led Chance to his first award nomination at the 2013 BET Hip Hop Awards for Best Mixtape. That same year, Chance performed at the major Chicago annual music festival Lollapalooza. Chance's fame began to rise, releasing Surf in 2014, a joint project with his group, Donnie Trumpet and the Social Experiment. He worked with Kanye West on Life of Pablo and co-wrote and recorded the song Ultralight Beam. In 2016, he dropped his third mixtape, Coloring Book. Coloring Book generated 57.3 million streams in the first week. At the 2016 Grammys, he won 3 awards: Best New Artist, Best Rap Album, Coloring Book, and Best Rap Performance for No Problem. He became the first Black hip-hop artist to win the Best New Artist category since 1999. Chance has never sold music during the entirety of his career and continues to work as an unsigned artist. He posts his music on free music streaming sites such as SoundCloud and DatPiff. Chance believes that labels and corporations would restrict the quality and content of his music, forcing him to sell, not to inspire. His choice to be an unsigned artist and his success have been inspiring and motivational for other upcoming artists.
Chance has been known for being an advocate for various social justice causes, especially ones that relate back to his hometown of Chicago. He is constantly an inspiration to musicians and people everywhere. In addition to producing music unsigned, Chance has been taking a stand against causes such as gun violence, public education, and supporting the homeless of Chicago. He started his gun violence campaign with his father to combat the rising murder rate of his hometown. In 2015, the hashtag #SaveChicago produced 42 hours without a single shooting in the city. This movement was large on Twitter as well as radio stations. He also started his second campaign, Warmest Winter. This campaign aimed to giving coats specially designed to be used as sleeping bags, water-resistant, and self-heating for the homeless of Chicago. He was able to raise over $116,000, which produced a little more over than 1,000 jackets. Chance promoted the project on his Twitter page. The coats were produced by the Empowerment Factory in Detroit, which hires homeless parents from local shelters to become full-time seamstresses so they can earn a stable income, find secure housing, and gain back their independence for themselves and for their families. Chance is also known for supporting public education. Last month, he donated $1 million to the Chicago public school system. These proceeds came from the ticket sales of his upcoming tour. The money went to support arts and after-school programs among 10 public elementary and high schools. Prior to the donation, the city of Chicago was going through a crisis over funding its schools. Chance said, "I am committed to helping Chicago children have a quality learning experience that includes arts." His donations has opened a new world for students, allowing them to study beyond just math and reading. Chance is continuing to raise money for public school systems through his Social Works Foundation, an organization he helped create aimed at youth empowerment.
Chance grew up in the south side of Chicago, where life might not have been the best, but his passion for music brought him to be a worldwide phenomenon. His 4 mixtapes have been some of the most downloaded content in history, and he didn't charge a single penny for them. He channels his success into giving back to the people of Chicago in every way he can. His fundraising efforts are a continuation of his philanthropic and civic engagement to his hometown. Chance the Rapper is an artist that aims to inspire others. He does not work for the money or for the fame, but for his fans and to motivate other artists that are starting where he did.